I was chatting with my friend Nadee from Sri Lanka and asked her about any tasty bread recipes she knows. She sent me this amazing roast paan recipe. It is a simple recipe, but the way it is baked makes it irresistibly crispy outside and soft inside.
Yum!
Here is the step-by-step guide that my friend Nadee sent me. Let me know what you think about this bread in the comments.
To make this roast paan, start by mixing 3 tablespoons of dry yeast with 2 tablespoons of sugar. Then add 4 tablespoons of lukewarm water and give the yeast and sugar a good mix. Cover the bowl and leave it aside for the moment so that the yeast can activate. In a separate bowl, mix 1 kilogram or 8 cups of all-purpose flour with 1 level tablespoon of salt. Then, take the sugar and yeast mixture, which should be frothy and bubbly, and add it to the flour. Begin combining the flour and yeast and then gradually add about 400 milliliters or 1 2/3 cups of water. Keep mixing till it forms a firm, dense and slightly stiff yet still pliable dough. Mix 1 tablespoon of coconut oil into the dough. Knead it a bit more, then roll it into a ball. Then cover it with plastic wrap or a kitchen towel and let it sit for an hour to rise. Once the dough has doubled in size, gently press it down. Then transfer it to the table. Now shape the dough into a long roll. Make sure that the log is the same thickness all the way, so your bread slices will come out the same size. Then cut the dough into slices and try to make each slice about the same size. Shape all the dough pieces into balls and put them on a baking tray. Place the dough balls on a tray, leaving space between them so they can rise. Then cover them with plastic wrap and let them sit and rise for 10 to 20 minutes. Flatten each dough ball into an oval shape. Make it as wide as the bread pan you're using. You can use your bread pan to check the size. Brush all the flatbreads with coconut oil. Turn the bread pan sideways. Then stack the dough pieces on top of each other inside it. Between each piece, put a sheet of parchment paper so you can easily pull the bread apart later. Cover the pan with plastic wrap and let it rest for 10 minutes. Bake the bread in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius or 395 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove the bread from the oven and carefully separate each piece. Put the bread slices on the baking tray and put them back in the oven. Roast them in the oven for about 5 minutes on each side until they get nice and crispy and golden brown. This roast paan bread pairs perfectly with curry or coconut sambal, or simply enjoy it with a spread of fresh butter.
If you liked this rustic Sri Lankan roasted paan recipe, then check out also how to make this deliciously moist Sri Lankan love cake here. Check it out now.